Alright, we are back to Kingdoms of Amalur, episode something. What am I looking at down here? Bone lack. Okay, that's a sign. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of just angry shit everywhere. Can I zoom out more? I cannot. It's a bunch of treasure chests. There's one last of those, although I think this area counts as up here, but I might be wrong. Either way, we'll head over to this dungeon, or whatever this is up here, for the sorrows. And see what we're dealing with there. Figure out what's going on with the poison. Sioran Crypt. Alright, let's see. Nope, wrong thing. Where is it? Status. I went and gathered all the other trainers, so as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff filled up. I don't have some of the DLC, so I can't actually max everything. I did not gather all the skill books, so assume that, like, there's at least 2 or 1 extra skill point I could have gotten for each and every single one of these. Some of them do have 2 books. Which means, essentially, these would be higher, whatever, much higher, actually, because the points that would have went in here wouldn't have been, whatever, but those blacksmithing and all that shit don't really need it. Alright, do I have to kill all this crap? I guess I do. What the fuck is this thing at? There we go. That is an invisible door. No, if I needed to go this way, but let's see. It's an invisible path, and I always go down those invisible paths. Star Thistle. Try to figure out what we're doing, try to bring this Kingdoms of Amalur to what the hell? To a close. Not because I want to, but because I've been on it for much longer than I thought I would, and since I've gone to uploading 1 video a day, which I don't even feel comfortable doing, I'd rather be giving 3 or 4 like I used to be. Let's look at these spiders real quick. Are those teeth under their, like, claws? Or I don't know, whatever, that's an awful bug. Spiders aren't bugs or arachnids, dude, they're bugs. Try to bring it to a close and try to figure out what to do next. My mind has been juggling a few games around. Problem is, I've played most of them now, on the other hand, as this is going up a few days after the actual release of a game called, oh, really, brain fart? A game called, son of a bitch, it's this horror game that just came out, and,
You are Bizarrane's cat's paw, then? I knew he had let a mortal into the house's ranks. But this is who he sends to do his dirty work. Fie on him. You may return me to the cycle, but if you ever see your master, tell him this. He will never get his hands on the sorrows. All of us, will stop him.
Sorry, what? Why are you fighting me? What's happening? Do I have a choice in the... Oh my god. Turns out, he does way more damage than he should. Holy shit. My Gorta, I upgraded that. Now every time it attacks anything, it will refill my health. Probably. It obviously, as you can see, is not that strong, but it's a utility thing. This guy hit me so hard. Jesus Christ. He hit me so fucking hard. That would have been embarrassing if I got one shot. What am I looking at here? As I was saying, though, I've been juggling a few things in my mind. Now I can't remember the goddamn game, but I've been meaning to do more than just RPGs. Get into some first-person, not first-person shooters. I want to say, how do I word it? I don't know, maybe some survival horror, things like Fatal Frame, which generally, to me, are good games. I've never actually been able to beat things like Fatal Frame because they trip me out too damn much, but it's worth a shot. Because to be real honest, I'm getting bored of the same old RPG element. Now, don't get me wrong, RPGs, RTS, RPGs, any other combination thereof are still my favorite genre of video game. It's just, when you played all of them, what do you have to do? And I, like most of you, I'm sure, it's hard for me to believe otherwise, prefer to do stuff that you have not done in life, right? What the hell? And for me, that is playing games that either I'm bad at or otherwise haven't done that I might be intrigued in playing. Still waiting on Dread out. I won't play first-person shooters, things like Borderlands, although I was almost going to do a playthrough of Borderlands with a friend of mine. Problem is, and that is that... I don't even have to go this way, what the fuck? Is that she already beat it, and I can't play something once I'm spoiled on it, or, per se, have a friend who is not spoiling you, and I'm sure somebody's going to get this, but is saying things that are... I don't know, when I play a game with a friend, I want to play it and enjoy the oh my god, what is going on moments with them, right? So we're experiencing it at the same time, versus like, oh my god, this is so cool, and you're so excited over how awesome it is, you're so hype, but they are like, oh yeah, I've seen that already. Like, just worse than Buzzkilling Day. Worse than fucking Buzzkilling Day. So I have avoided things like that. But first-person shooters, or third-person shooters, or any other, what is that, combination of X shooters is hard to do. They require a lot more focus than most games do. Especially if you're playing against other players, or playing on harder difficulties, if applicable, which means doing commentary, I don't want to say is hard, I just want to say is more difficult. I know there are a lot of YouTubers out there who do perfectly fine with first-person shooters, and good for you, but I'm not one of them. But yeah, so I was juggling Dragon Age and Dragon Age 2 in my head, but nobody likes Dragon Age 2. Problem is, I actually love it. I love it a lot. Problem there, and again, is I've already fucking beat it. Now, what's wrong with her? She was a trainer. I'm glad she looks like she's about to die. I learned from her already.
You have finally returned. Much has happened since you were away. The house has been sundered. Not by Tuatha, but by ourselves.
What happened? What?
The house has rebelled. The other members of the house have marched against the Tuatha. I'm afraid they may have attacked Bizarane. I do not think he is dead, but we must see to him. Saturnin is watching us, I can sense it. If Bizarane is left undefended...
Why did the house rebel?
It will be difficult for you to understand, but many did not consider Bizarane the true king of our house.
How's that difficult?
While many wanted to war with the Tuatha, Bizarane stayed our hands. And while our house collapsed around us, Bizarane did nothing. I will not lie. Though I see the value of your presence, many felt that bringing a mortal into our ranks crossed the line. With you, Bizarane made his final error.
I say we've got to help.
Yes. Unfortunately, the doors to the house are barred from the inside. I'm capable of shadow stepping through, but I'm afraid that you, as a mortal, must take a longer route.
Bitch,
Go through the proving halls, but be warned, Bolgan roam those corridors now.
The hell's a Bolgan?
Saturnins already started moving to crush us. Farewell.
Why can't you teach me to shadow step? Bitch, I can teleport. Fine. I'll go go up there. I don't even know what a Bulgan is. But there's that. I don't want to be the guy who uploads a bunch of videos from mass multiplayer online games because of the grind. And no matter how you look at it, no matter how well developed those games can be them buy to play, be them pay to play, or be them free to play, inevitably you're going to have the grind. I use that term universally to represent anything that you will be doing repetitive in act, such as, I don't know, is that going to talk at me? No. What the fuck? Is that a Bulgan? That is a Bulgan. Okay, so... Oh, shit. So they're not Etten. They're what do you want to call those? They're not Cyclops either. Well, I guess they're Bulgan. I don't want to see your Ghibli bits, sir. Put some damn clothes on. Because the grind is boring. It's boring to do and it's boring to watch. It's like playing World of Warcraft and doing nothing but spamming your dailies. That shit is the grind to me, and I cannot do that. There's only one type of grind I like, and that is from some cute-ass girls. I don't need no fucking dailies. That shit is boring. And Guild Wars 2, well, it did so well in terms of trying to mask it, and anybody who says otherwise is full of themselves or doesn't understand what they tried to do. They did a good job in masking the grind by having the, I don't know what other people call them, I call them the hard quests. But it's still there. It's still there, although now that game's become a heavily PvP based game, which is just boring as fuck, but whatever. The TLDR variant of this is I'm figuring something out. There could be a delay between games. I've already beaten Saints Row 4, I should have fucking uploaded that, but I initially started playing that with a friend, and their computer fucked out. First the sound card borked, then the motherboard borked, and they're still waiting on replacements. I beat the game in the meantime, because I have nothing else to do in fucking life, so, you know, it was a matter of doing that, so I can't do that, and, I want to go through and play it and record it again for you guys, unless you want me to, because it won't be fun. It'll be seeing stuff I've already seen. I could lie and tell you, oh no, I haven't seen this, this is amazing, but I don't like to lie. In fact, I don't lie. There's no good to come of lying, so fuck it. We'll figure something out. There's a bunch of games out there. We'll find something. If worse comes to shoves, I'll throw in the fucking emulators and get some goddamn Fatal Frame, some old school RPG games that I've played but never gotten far into due to, in Fatal Frame's case, certain types of scaries I don't do well with, and anybody who's played that, you'll understand the box girl, yeah, that shit, that's the kind of crap that gives me nightmares, like legit outright, I'm scared. It's not jump scare like, ooh, you wouldn't want to watch me, because there's no, like, facial reactions, there's just internal fear, just internal scares of everything, so, I don't really, it's not like Aoni, where it'll pop out and you'll be like, oh no, look at that, and you're not really scared, but you're scared for the character, because it will kill them, and you'll have to reset. Alright, is there anything over that way? No? Alright, let's just roll up in here, I guess. Hello? I'm here. Your savior. Oh shit, fuck you then, I'm out. Where'd she go? Can I? Whatever. What do you want?
You have arrived as Tyree said you would. It is good that you were able to get through the proving halls unscathed. But there are greater events at work here.
Right.
The house may have breathed its last.
What is that, What is that in front of me? What the fuck? Whatever.
The rebels have begun a march of folly to make war on the Tuatha. As they said, they are rallying at a fortress called the Fallen Hall.
Right.
I sought to stay them. They ignored me. Okay. I sought to warn them. They paid no heed. For them, the war started when I became the King of Sorrows. And now, my reign ends. Saturnin wants this, mortal. Without leadership, the rebels will be easily picked off, and so it falls to you and Tybri to save them.
Why did the favor
Years ago, the House of Sorrows and the Tuatha made a pact of necessity. The House would remain free of the Tuatha, but could not interfere with their war. In addition, the Tuatha demanded we appoint a more amiable king, one who would uphold the pact. And so I was named. I became the face of our submission, and when Saturnin led the Tuatha to fight us, the House had no reason left to heed me.
Well, then that guy's breaking the pact, so you should not feel bad about doing so. Seriously, what the hell?
No, I will not have every last member of my house blundering to their death like a fool. Unlike Fae, mortals cannot be reborn. You will get your wish, in part. Saturnin will have to reveal himself in some form to attack the rebels. Confronting him is your top, your only priority. I have instructed Tybri to assist you as best she can, but she is not as suited to this work as you, mortal. Look after her.
She's cute. I'll do my best to keep her alive.
Yes?
Come on. We'll keep you alive. What are you doing? Sure. I have a feeling she's gonna get murdered. Actually, they still don't know man, language. They don't know, who Saturnin is. So it could be her. It could be it. It could be me. But yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
Yes?
As always, if there's specific games you would be interested in seeing me play, let me know, either in the PMs or the comments below. I look at them. I shouldn't look at them, but I do. Where the hell am I going? Oh my god, that's so far down there. Okay, well, actually it's not really. You can just look around that way. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. You let me know, and we'll see if I can do them. Still waiting on the ability to update my graphics card as a means of being able to play. Actually, no, not play. I have no issue running games. It's the recording them and all that jazz. I've upgraded my PC RAM to 16 gigabytes, which is, you know, you could go higher, but you really don't need more than that. I haven't ran into a situation where that's less than enough to render videos. I get about 30-40 minute rendering times after editing, but I I essentially do two forms of editing. Resizing and all that shit with, where the hell am I going? Okay. With, what's it called? Virtual Dub, and then, or Virtual Dub Pro, I don't know what its name is. And then I use Adobe Premiere Pro CS6 I heard that whistle, that was me, not the mic, to edit everything else. So, that's a thing. Oh. Okay, that Faragorta is actually useless, so I'm gonna... It's not useless, it's just specific. That's the word I'll use. It's specific. I can actually show you the secret path now, at least, to the Tuatha robe and boots, I think. Alright, so you'll walk down this path, you'll come over here, you'll see the jump point right here, and then if you walk up here, this is once again not marked on your map. So, you'll find this jump point, which is still not marked on your map. You'll jump down there, and there is really far down, I can't actually angle the camera, but you see water, and there's a chest over under the rocks over there. Just open it, and there you go. What the hell? Fuck off, question mark? Great sword doesn't look too bad. I could make a great sword, but there's no point in me having one. Alrighty. What is... So we'll figure something out. Hopefully I'll have fun, because that's all I want to do for you guys, is I want to enjoy myself. Hopefully you'll enjoy, I should say, what's going on along with me. You don't have to. There's no demands, but I am far from the most entertaining individual you'll ever hear talking, that's for damn sure, so... But I figure if I'm going to have some fun, why don't I share it with people? Meet some people along the way. I'm perfectly okay with this. Because too much bullshit going on in the world for too many people to automatically aggro everybody. What the hell is going on? Just free you guys. Hello. You're safe now? Your king is here. Alright. Let's head in here. I see a Tuatha. A Tuatha de Dawn. Bow. What is... Yeah, that's right. I want to keep her safe, although I have a feeling she is going to turn out to be the evil. I'm almost certain of it. Either that or there's going to be like a scripted automatically she dies, I can't do anything about it situation. So for this crap, I'm going to be dropping meteors on people as I can't actually go down that way. Okay. Dropping meteors on faces.
Look, that must be the leader, Saturnin.
I doubt it. I doubt it so hard you don't even know. Can I go down that way? What?
That was the leader. It must have been Saturnin. And if he's heading in there, that must be where the rest of the House of Sorrows are. We have to get past this door. We need to stop him before the rebels are all killed.
Let me open the door. Just shadow step past them.
The Fallen Hall is a fortress in the Phalanx. To get to its heart, we will need to open 3 great doors. There should be 2 other sigil stones that we can use in addition to the one before us. They will grant us passage.
Uh-huh.
Farewell.
Okay, you're evil, I know you are. They're playing that I'm super innocent and cute mentality so that you can get to the rebels or try to kill me either way. I want this to be the case so bad because she's being too damn cute for this whole situation. Oh, great. Awesome. Prismare thingy. Well, drop some damn. One, two, three. Alrighty. Is that a Tuatha right there? That is. Boo. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it died. What is happening? Why'd that turn red? Okay. She gave me that Sorrow's armor, didn't she? Let's see how that looks. Right. What's the Sorrow? Sandals of Sorrow. Question mark? Is there no chess piece? Oh, okay. Right. Well then, unless I like ate the or broke the piece, I don't know. I suppose I need. What the hell? Where'd they come from? Hello? Tempest is a Prismere Feyblades. That's what they look like, huh? I got that guy's dead and his sword's still strapped to his back. Okay, what the f... How even do I get down there? Oh. That's how. Right. All that magic powers, kid thinks. One last stone to hit. Refresh its time. Oh, it's almost useless, but for those rare scenarios and where I actually get hit for melee damage, it's nice to have it. Even if it dumb AIs. Sup, bro? Just melt your face, kid. Thanks. Alright. Getting close to having to call this episode, which is frustrating because I hate doing that in the middle of dungeons for you guys. We'll see how it goes. If it turns out I'm in a conversation or finding the last boss, I'll go a little longer. I usually cut stuff a minute or two early anyways, so... Actually, the reasoning for that is so the alarm doesn't scream in your ear like it did, I think, in the last Only video I did. I could be wrong. Could have been this game. I don't remember. Alright. Let's clear out these rooms of assholes and... Whoa. Alright. Oh no. Ariella's robe. Ariella's robe? I don't know. Let's head down here. Whoa! If I do have to cut it short, we'll see. I don't feel like we'll have to cut it short. I don't feel like this is the leader of the Tuatha either.
Oh, this is splendid.
Mercer?
I was worried I would have nothing left to see to after I slaughtered these wretches. Saturnin. You use that name so freely, but your little guess is wrong. I am not Saturnin. I am but a blade that Saturnin has employed in his war. And now, that blade turns on you.
Yeah. Problem is... Actually, you are doing a... What the hell?
You.
Oh, that's
You are more amusing than I originally believed.
I got a nice belt,
But my
apparently.
master has given me instructions to spare you. Saturnin has a message for you to deliver to your master. This war is over. Soon the sorrows will belong to the Tuatha.
What is...
I can scarcely believe it. All this death, all this destruction, and we have nothing to show for it. No Saturnin, no safety. The Weeping King left the world with good cause. For all that is left of the House of Sorrows is ruin.
You could have said sorrow and that would have sounded so awesome.
We must return to Bizrain with this news. He will want to know what has happened here. Farewell.
Alrighty. I don't trust none of this. None of this at all. Excuse me. Also, there is an invisible... Oh my god, get out of my way. Bow.
I can scarcely...
What?
Weeping
What?
King, farewell.
Get out of my way. Myric's demise. What the fuck is that? That's a weapon of some sort. It's a scepter. How's that look? That is fugly, and I am not going to use that because it is fugly as... Oh, that's so rad when that bug happens and both my weapons are visible. I fucking love that so much. It is a bug, because if you attack... there you go. See, vanishes. Something's here. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna call this episode now. We're done with the dungeon, obviously. Question mark? Let's see. Yeah, so there's only me walking back. So, that being said, thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment below, or don't. It is up to you. We'll see you next time in the next episode of Kingdoms of Amalur, and hopefully we will continue on and see what is going on with the House of Sorrows. Till next time, ciao.